guys, so welcome back to another video on the Arsenal Fan Reviews channel, and I'm here today to bring you all of the latest Arsenal transfer news. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video so you don't miss a single detail. But let's get straight into it. So first up today I'm going to be talking about Thomas Partey. So Arsenal have suffered a potential blow in signing this key target, as Paris Saint-Germain have reportedly joined the race to snap up Atleti's Thomas Partey. Arsenal are yet to confirm their interest in the shape of a formal bid and could fall back in their quest to sign the Ghanaian, as, according to ESPN, Champions League finalist PSG have now entered the race. And if the Gunners don't act soon, they could miss out on the 45 million star. It is a shame, obviously. Thomas Partey and Houssem Aouar are our two top targets for the summer, and now we've got Ceballos, Gabriel and Willian all done. It's just those two, and then of course an Aubameyang contract to get done. And then we've had a pretty solid transfer window. So those are who we're focusing on, but this is a very big potential blow. I've got a quote here from Fabrizio Romano. He done an interview with Arsenal Fan TV the other day, and he did talk a bit about some of our targets. So make sure to go and check out that video. But I'll be going over a couple of his quotes he said. So on Arsenal signing Thomas Partey, he said, "I have to be honest, in June I thought yes, now Atleti are in the same position. He'll leave if they pay his release clause. It will be so difficult this summer, they have to sell to buy him." So we know this already pretty much. We have to sell players to bring in money to buy this guy. And honestly, I hope we do. But yeah, PSG have entered the race for Thomas Partey. Quite annoying, but let's move on to my next story. And that is going to be about Houssem Aouar. So, he plays for Lyon at the moment, is a pretty young midfielder, and as I said, along with Thomas Partey, is one of our top targets. And Fabrizio Romano touched on him as well yesterday evening and said it's impossible to see Houssem Aouar move to any club unless they pay 60 million. If Arsenal sign him, I'll say wow, top signing, one of the best signings of the transfer window, but right now nothing is advanced. They are absolutely interested, monitoring the situation. He's a top player. They've spoken with his agent. Again, they need to sell. Nothing less than 60 million though. He'd be one of the best signings of the window. So Arsenal, 100%, we know now, we are interested, but again, we do have to sell a few players to sign. But as we will find out later on in the video, and as we already know, we are starting to get rid of a few players, not just on loan, but also selling them permanently. You know, the likes of Lacazette, Socrates, Bellerin, all these types of players. But yeah, Partey and Aouar, I know I keep saying they're top targets, but those two are the ones we have to get done this summer, as well as Aubameyang's contract. So let's move on to Dani Ceballos. So I done a whole video on this, and make sure to go and check that out from last night. But I found out last night, pretty late in the night, about 10 o'clock, which is a bit weird, that Arsenal have signed Dani Ceballos on a loan deal for another season. It's a really good deal, really good bit of business. Obviously, he's been on loan from Real Madrid, but we have now secured him again for another hopefully successful season. Obviously, he's won a trophy with us already in his first season here. So fingers crossed we manage to do another, or get another trophy, I should say. He did say on returning to Arsenal, "I'm very pleased to be back. I'm very happy to have come back to a club where I feel important. It's true that I had other options, such as staying at Madrid and going back to Spain, where teams were interested in me. I think everyone can see what Arteta is doing at the club. He's only been here for 8 months. There were 3 competitions we could fight for. We got knocked out of the Europa League, unfairly in my view, but then we won the FA Cup and the Community Shield. So it's clear that he loves Arsenal, he's got a special place in his heart. But yeah, he will be staying with us for another season. But of course, there is a video all about that yesterday, so make sure to go and check that out. But let's move on to my next story, and that is about the Arsenal youngster Ben Sheaf. So he's completed a season-long loan move to Coventry City. The 22-year-old was set to join the Championship side with an option to buy at the end of the deal for 750,000. Obviously, we have been getting rid of a lot of youngsters recently on loan, but this is another loan. Ben Sheaf, he's a pretty good player, but good luck to him at Coventry City, and hopefully we see him stronger and better when he does return. But let's move on to Arsenal with a touch of Invincibles magic returning. So, Sol Campbell has revealed that he would love to replace Freddie Ljungberg as Arteta's number 2 at Arsenal. He made the shock reveal while testing out Marvel's new Avengers game with his fellow Invincibles. So, as soon as he went on, Robert Pires said, "I have a question for you because Freddie's leaving. Are you interested in the job working with staff and Arteta or not?" And without hesitation, Campbell has replied, "Yes, I would. If something came up, I'd love to put my name forward." So, would I take him? Probably. He's another Invincible. Obviously, we are looking to bring in some other Invincibles and legends and things like that. So, hopefully it would work out. But yeah, Sol Campbell may be returning to the Arsenal very, very soon. So, let's move on. And I have a couple of stories and quotes from Fabrizio Romano. But quickly before that, huge congratulations to Bukayo Saka, not only for it being his birthday today, but also for being nominated for the men's PFA Young Player of the Year. So fingers crossed he wins, but we'll be finding out that soon, and I'll make a whole video on where he places. But yeah, some quotes from Fabrizio Romano. So he said, "Lucas Torreira wants to come back to Italy. This is 100% true. He wants to live in Italy. Fiorentina are in talks with Arsenal, a 2-year loan deal with an option to buy. Torino are also trying." He also said there are good chances with Socrates to Napoli, but it depends on Koulibaly to Manchester City. Napoli have already agreed personal terms with Arsenal. And he also said, on Matteo Guendouzi was offered to PSG, Barcelona and Atleti Madrid, but all clubs said no. In this summer, no club will pay 40 million, but he's a great player. He said Hector Bellerin is so much appreciated by Thomas Tuchel, by Leonardo. They see him as the perfect player. PSG think Bellerin wants a change. They're convinced they can sign him. And PSG is in talks with the agent and with Arsenal. No official bid yet. It may come in the next days. PSG need a right back. PSG thinks he needs a change in a new chapter. We'll see if they pay. He's their number 1 target. So that about wraps it up. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, comment and share. And of course we've got an Arsenal match coming up very, very soon. Obviously the Premier League kicks off in about 7 or 6 days. We've got a friendly against Aston Villa today. So make sure to go and check out my video on that. And then of course we've got an England match tonight, which I'll be covering against Iceland. Let's hope it's not like 2016. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.